What's up, guys, and welcome back to EarthBound. Last time we made it here to Saturn Valley, which is inhabited by these creatures called Mr. Saturns, and we got equipped up, ready to go for, well, we learned that a lot of the zombies could be coming from behind the waterfalls of Grapefruit Falls, and a lot of the Mr. Saturns have been taken behind the falls, which is just terrible news. And we learned from one of the Saturns right back there that there may be a rare magic butterfly spawn, that there may be a secret password to get through the falls, and it requires us waiting for 3 minutes in silence. I guess we'll check that out. I've healed everyone up, I've put all my cash away, and I've got everyone equipped to where I need them to be, and we're just gonna head on back to the Grapefruit Falls and see what we can find. We'll skip a whole bunch of these enemies. I highly suggest having a whole bunch of space in your inventory. Only bring the absolutely necessities. And potentially getting rid of some of the items that you won't need. For example, I used an insecticide spray there because I'm probably not going to need it. But other than that, peanut cheese bars, I told you guys to stock up on those as a source of healing up a bit. And unfortunately, we took a lot of damage there, but there's the last new enemy. Let's go ahead and take him down. We have a horrible setup here. The worst enemy in here, the most dangerous one, is in fact the red antoids, but a close second is the plain croc. Plain croc is deceptively difficult. It's got good attack, good defense, and it can drop meteornium. Meteornium, I believe is how you pronounce it, which can sell for a lot of money. So I highly suggest taking everything out as quickly as possible. Take out the red antoids first and then the croc, but if you have the option, take everything down at once. Freeze will do a lot of damage on crocodiles. So it shouldn't be too much of a threat. Yeah, not too bad, but we are using a lot of PP this early on, but we won't be in too much trouble once we get to where we need to be. And we got a level up, very nice, and that is the last new enemy for this area. HP by 3, PP by 6, not bad, and we learned Healing Beta, perfect. Healing Beta is the only way to heal poison and nausea and a few other things, and we learned Offense Up Alpha, so Paula can raise our offense. Now here comes the most, well, not yet, apparently we need to get our picture taken, and I think this is the first time we've gotten a picture taken with all three of us together. So that's pretty interesting. Now, this next part is got to be the most boring part of this game. Speedrunners hate this part. I mean, literally, here's what you do. You walk up, hit the up button, they say the password, hit the A button, and then don't touch the controller at all for 3 straight minutes. I'm not kidding you. For 3 minutes, you have to sit here doing nothing. And I may cut ahead, may cut it out, not 100% sure. But if I do leave it in, I might put up an annotation to skip it. But, you know, if I have to sit here and wait, you guys have to sit here and wait too. So why don't we just start this waiting off right now. Okay, you may enter. There we go, finally. Now, we are in a factory. This isn't too alien if you watched my Mother 1 Let's Play. The factories look a whole lot like this. They're laid out pretty much the same way too. Did you bring some fly, honey? It's Master Belch's favorite. If you say no, you will actually have to battle this guy. But if you say yes, he'll let you pass through without having to battle him. Okay, you may pass through. Hey, be careful. Be sure you don't drop it. So yeah, don't drop the fly, honey, because it's pretty important. Oh crap. So we have a whole bunch of farm zombies here, but they can be taken out very easily with PSI Fire Beta. Just take out the back row, and then we'll just shoot the guy in the front. See, they go down pretty easily. And then just attack the rest of them. They do come in numbers, so they might be a little bit dangerous, but other than that, they'll go down fairly easily. So the farm zombies aren't too difficult. Just take them down as quickly as you can. Don't let them get a whole bunch of hits on you. And we got a bomb. Alright, so there's a lot of items in here. In fact, I need to give a hamburger to Paula. I mean, use it on Paula. Oh no, don't put the sugar packet on it. Ah, that's gross. Who would want sugar on a hamburger? Anyway, so let's go ahead and give that bomb to Jeff, because he's the one you want to give all the bombs and bottle rockets to, since he is our utility. He'll also be our shield killer and everything. And here we have a new enemy, which is very rare to see them in just one. Here we have a Foppy. Foppy will attack in great numbers. I believe 6 might be the max that they can attack. They are very weak enemies. Sorry for that little stutter there. They are very weak enemies, but they can't do much to you. Just take them down. And the best thing about them is that they attack in high numbers, so you can take them out fairly easily. They won't do much damage to you, and you get a lot of experience. You can farm experience in here quite easily. See, as you can see, they're coming in higher numbers now, but they usually from 4 to 6 is about how much they'll attack. And you can take them out with PSI, but really, if you just bash them, you'll get out pretty easily. I mean, they do some damage, so they're not completely harmless, so be careful there and don't let your HP get too low. But yeah, like I said, you can farm some experience here. And if you want to grind a little bit, I'd say 25 is about the level you want to get everyone at before leaving this area. But I'm not going to be doing that just because I don't really need to. I sound so cocky every time I say something like that. But hey, it's whatevs. So I'm going to be picking up all the items in here, at least all the ones that I remember where they are. Because there are some fairly good items in here, especially for our boy Jeff there. We have an IQ capsule, which will permanently raise IQ. We'll probably be using that on Jeff in the future. A broken laser, definitely give that to Jeff as well, because, you know, he can fix broken items, and a broken laser is just perfect for him. But let's continue on out here. There's probably going to be tons of Foppies. No Foppies. There's some up here, and apparently there's a lot. When there's a lot on screen, they tend to slow down the game a bit, but they're not too bad. They can also do Brain Shock and PSI Magnet, but those aren't too devastating of attacks. And oh my gosh, they've got those Mr. Saturns all chained up. It's hard to make the gross sounds that Master Belch does. I know I can't do it. What do you got to say, homie? Master Belch is the slimiest. However, I heard he's also serving some Giygas guy. That I cannot believe. So apparently he's serving Giygas. Tired, but so good. Ding. What you got to say? No. I tried to get to him before the can got in the way, because I don't think you can talk to him when the can's in the way. So honest. Smile. Boing. Oh, those poor guys. They're all chained up, working for Master Belch apparently. And here we have an unskippable slimy little pile. Slimy little piles aren't too bad to take down. Just bash them. They can do a little bit of damage. They can also make you cry and call for help, so they are very annoying because they will destroy your accuracy and then call for help. And by the time you've defeated one, it's hard to take out others. And I think freeze does some damage to it. At least it does a little bit of damage to it. So take these out as quickly as you can, or else it might get a little bit annoying to take them out. But yeah, slimy little piles aren't too bad. In fact, most of the enemies aren't too bad in here. And we've yet to see one last enemy. But I believe we'll run into them fairly soon. There's a portion of the map that you cannot get to. Never noticed that before. Come on, man, give me the new enemy. So you're the ones who destroyed the zombies that I assigned to Threed. So they are coming from here. So apparently the zombies are coming from here. That's interesting. And there's still no new enemy. Let's see what we got in here. We got a calorie stick, which will restore some HP, and a vital capsule, which raises your vitality. And one last thing is an HP sucker. Another good item for Jeff, but Jeff has a lot of stuff on him already. I'm gonna drop the rust promoter. Actually, you know what? I think, oh wow, inventory's full, so I'm gonna drop a few things. I'll probably just use the calorie stick on Paula. So at least we'll have some sort of inventory space. And I'm gonna try to get that enemy. They appear out here fairly often, so I'm gonna... There we go. Here we have the mostly bad fly. It is pretty much the exact same as the no good fly, but maybe a little bit stronger. They'll say dirty words to lower your guts and all that stuff. But yeah, they're not too bad. You can take them out with fire fairly easily. And yeah, they don't do too much damage, and there goes the guts a little bit, so they just lower your chances of getting a smash attack on them, basically. But yeah, that's all the new enemies in here. The Foppies have to be the most iconic, at least in the fan base, for this. Okay, so that was an annoying battle. As you can see, I'm down to 1 HP on Paula, and that's it. So it could be very annoying to get through here. But luckily there's some invincibility frames after a battle, though not enough, and we just got annihilated. That was annoying. All I had were bash attacks, and it cried us on the first move. But in here we have our saving grace. There is a very high probability that magic butterflies will spawn here, so I'm actually going to do a little bit of healing up and regenerating off screen, so you guys don't have to watch that. Okay, everybody is back at full HP and full PP, so we can continue on to, well, over here. Okay, and there should be one last bit of enemies here. Aren't you the fly honey delivery boy? What's the password? It doesn't mean I don't trust you, just say it. Say it now! Someone so quiet is either extremely shy or extremely dangerous. What a suspicious fellow. And I believe this guy over here has something to say as well. Or maybe not, he was just an enemy. Alright, well let's head in here and deliver this fly honey to whoever. Oh my god, that is a big pile of vomit right there. I could call the episode, but I'm gonna continue on. So, what I'm gonna suggest is giving the jar of fly honey to your fastest character, which currently is Paula, but I need to have her give something to someone else. We'll give the HP sucker to Jeff if he can hold anything. He can't hold anything, so we'll give it to Ness. And we'll have Paula take the jar of fly honey. I'll probably have to cut out the waiting part, but hey, you know, it's whatever. So we'll give that to Paula. And you want to have everyone healed up if you want. It doesn't really matter. You'll see why here in just a second.
Burp. So you are Ness. I see. York. There's a prophecy that a boy will destroy Master Giygas. Heeg. You make me laugh so hard. If Master Giygas is scared of someone, he would have to be worse than the greatest evil. Garg, ga. I'll take you down big time, so get ready for the worst fight of your life. Ga. Get ready to feel the pain of true nausea. Gigi, come on, let's go.
Very talkative. So yes, this is Master Belch. Master Belch is not too dangerous, but he can inflict you with nausea, so you'll definitely want to have Ness do whatever rockin' power you can and have your fastest character use that jar of fly honey. So let's go down to the jar of fly honey and use that, since it is Master Belch's favorite. And we'll just have Jeff hit him with some bombs. So open the jar of fly honey, and Belch grab the fly honey. and he is pretty much useless after he gets that fly honey, except for he can still burp and cause nausea. Nausea is just as bad as poisoning, and it'll do 20 HP per turn, so you definitely want to recover that with healing beta. It's the weakest thing that you can use to actually heal up, and I believe freeze does a lot of damage to Master Belch as well. And I'm just gonna throw another bottle, or another bomb at him. Let's see how much freeze does. Alright, yeah, so freeze is gonna do a lot of damage. And yeah, see, does 17 damage, and he's wolfing down the fly honey. Like I said, he is pretty much useless when you use that fly honey on him, so definitely give it to your fastest character to make this fight at least a little bit easier, and I'll throw one last bomb at him. And we have defeated Master Belch fairly quickly, too. So like I said, yeah, he's not too dangerous, and he'll give off a lot of HP. So, now that that's done... Wow, PP by 8, and we learned PSI Magnet Omega. That's pretty good. But other than that, you know, just pretty good stat upgrades there. And... he goes out. Let's see what he says.
Looks like it was an even fight, Burp. But Master Giygas has managed to get the evil Mani Mani statue into Forside.
Wait a minute, Mani Mani statue, we know that name.
The city will soon be in worse condition than you're living in your own puke. I butchered that sentence, but whatever. Suffer, Spanky. Ga 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 burp.
And he disappears, allowing us to be able to go through here, which if you go through here, you'll find some Mr. Saturns. I escaped, zoom, burp, boing, goody, burp. This is gonna be a long episode, but hey, it's all good. I wanna see where this tunnel goes, and we'll call the episode once we get to the exit of the tunnel. You worn down? Ah, boing, burp, barf, stinky, pee, you. Yeah, we did just battle with a pile of vomit, so we probably do not smell too great. And we are back in Saturn Valley. And I'm gonna call the episode here. We will talk to these guys here in a little bit in the next episode. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Okay, so I didn't really gauge how much time we had left, so we'll do a few more things before we call the episode. Go in hot spring, wash barf off you body. So yeah, we're still covered in barf, which is kind of gross, so we'll jump in the hot spring and wash it off. Longer ladder can go to hot springs. Well, he just pointed out something that I was about ready to point out, and the ladder is longer, and we can now access the rest of Saturn Valley from here, and vice versa. You got in and washed off the extremely dirty gunk off your body, which is fantastic. And if you read the sign, it just says hot springs, rest here. You can come there to rest. We'll be talking to that guy in the next episode, and if you talk to these two guys, he's appreciating so happy Zoom, because we have saved the Mr. Saturns, all home Zoom. Very nice. So all the Mr. Saturns are back, and we have full access to the rest of Saturn Valley. But there was that one Saturn that said he would give us something if we came back through here. Now that we've saved all the Saturns, let's talk to him. Be sure you have 3 empty slots in your inventory, which we do. Here is present. I hand you cup of life noodles. Very good item. I hand you Mr. Saturn coin. Another very good item. I no hand you stag beetle. ... Oh, tease you. I have no something. Alright, so we got a cup of life noodles. Very good item. It can revive a player, I believe, or a party member. Revives a friend who is unconscious. In addition, it also works well to cure pretty much everything. So this is just the best thing ever. Very rare item. And let's see, we also got a Mr. Saturn coin, which can be equipped as a other defense. Very good. We'll be probably giving this to either Jeff or Paula or Ness. Well, of course, that's the 3 of them. And we got a stag beetle. A stag beetle basically just, if you use it in battle, it throws it at the enemy, and they're shocked and stop moving, gone after 1 use. So it immobilizes them for 1 turn. But yeah, like I said, now we'll call the episode. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time when we talk to this interesting looking Mr. Saturn right here, even though he looks exactly the same as the others. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.